Hi there. I've been thinking of vlogging in so many days. But it happened now because it was raining outside. What is happening there in all your places? I'm not keeping well actually from 2 days. It's a common flu. You know what's a flu? What's a flu? You have fever and you have bad throat, you have nasal congestion, and basically your body aches. That's it. So today it's much better. Yesterday it was horrible. It started day before yesterday night, and because it's rainy, pretty much rainy, and there's a pool of water all the places. That's how it is. What is happening in your place? I was thinking I could sit somewhere, put a chair here somewhere, and talk. Okay, that's what we'll do. The weather is so good. Sometimes I feel very guilty sitting inside all the time because it's raining so much, and God is being so merciful. What can you ask for other than monsoon season? Because for me, winter and monsoon are my favorite seasons. Not summer. Summer is not my favorite at all. So when it is monsoon, I'm like, what can you ask for? What more can you ask? Right? So what I'm going to do after this, if it is raining, I will pull up a chair and we will sit here, and then we can continue. Okay, that's what we will do. Now let's give it a pause so I can bring the chair. So I'm back. I pulled a chair. This is much better, but still I have to hold it all the way. That's difficult. I did not get the stand, and even if I have the stand, it's pretty small, so I can't fix it here. So that's how it is. Okay, it's as of now it's not raining. If it rains, I'm going to turn the camera and show you definitely what it feels like to rain in this place. In all the places it's like that, obviously. In Gujarat it's like that. I know it's flooding in Gujarat as of now, right? Even here, if you step outside, it's flooding because non-stop rain for particularly so at night. You know, at night it rains and it's really it really contributes to the flooding if it continuously rains at night. Morning, at least you have some break. That's how it is. Okay. So what is happening there? I was checking today the calendar. Calendar says what's the next festival. The next festival that's coming is Rakhi or Raksha Bandhan in August. And after that comes that's on August 11th, and then the next one is Independence Day, right? So those are the two festivals that's coming up. There aren't any festivals lined up now, so it's kind of look at the calendar and there are no holidays at all. So I was thinking, why can't the government declare some holidays for the schools, because it's raining so much, so much, and in some places because it's been raining they've declared holidays, but not here. I would really want the government to think on that and give, because it's difficult to walk and reach the school. Everything is totally messy, and because sometimes I go walking, so I really understand how it is to walk in rain, you know. Because the thing is that your eyes has to be there on the ground all the time, because most of the places, because there's been a pool of water, it's pretty mushy and slippery too. So if you don't have your eyes on the ground, if you keep looking up and walk, and that's it, you're going to slip and fall. And other than that, you also have a problem of when the vehicles come and there's a pool of water, they tend to splash the water on you because they are helpless, they have no other way than to pass through that puddle, and when they're doing it, it's going to splash on you. So that's another thing. So these days I rarely go walking because for two reasons. One, it is very rainy. Most important reason is not that. The important reason is that I've lost so much weight and I don't need to go walking now. So there's a break now, and I'm thinking of what else can you do indoor, sitting inside. What are the kind of workouts that you can do within? Because today I was watching a reel, in fact, which was about on-the-spot cardio. It helps you to sweat, because sweating is really good for your skin. So another thing is that if you particularly want to sweat for your skin, you can as well do it. You can use inhaler, steaming probably, and the steamer actually helps to it gives the same effect as sweating if it is only for your skin, that is. So that's about it. Now what else do we talk about? We already spoke about monsoon. We already spoke about my flu, and we spoke about the difficulties of going outside in the rain. Okay, I can talk about something else which happened with me a few days back. I had an issue of scalp itching from a few days, and it was really difficult for me. And I was using a new shampoo which was powder based for a while, because my usual shampoo I was not getting it for a while. So in the meantime I got it from Ayurvedic shop. In fact, he said it's really good, and it was even expensive, and the name was very attractive as well. I don't want to name it because those of who you are using it, and if you don't have any problems, then I think that it's just okay for you. Probably it was not okay for me. So after using that, I had itching. In the beginning it was mild, but then after using it for 3 bottles probably, which means it's about 1 month, more than that, it was severe and really bad scalp itching. And I started browsing to find out what could be the reason, because I've never experienced this before. And then I changed my oil, and I changed my shampoo, and I also did some medications completely. And now it is like, if I would say that at that time it was 100%, now it is much better. Now it's come down to 20%. That is not completely over, but sometimes, like in a day, once or twice, it just happens. Because I was thinking that it could also be another reason, like something to do with your nerves, It could be that. I'm not saying it is that. Anyway, it's decreased now much. Only 20% is there, which means that very rarely I do have it. And so there is something called as it could also be caused because of your nerve disorders, which means your nerves are sending some kind of wrong messages, and you keep scratching your head for no reason. It is also there, but I'm not saying it is that reason for me, because this started because of that shampoo, and now it's much better. So that was one thing that irritated me so much for a very long time. You won't believe it. And I just wanted it to get over somehow, get better, because at night it was too much. The thing is that at night you're idle, you're not doing much, and it was really bad. All that you do is to scratch your head, and once you start doing it, you can't stop it. It's like you keep on doing it, and so it was really bad for me. So that is something which happened very lately, and I got over it, I must say. So that is one great experience. Anytime you have some difficulties, discomforts, and you get over it, that the difficulties, the suffering, or the difficulties that you overcome, you gain that strength. The next time you have something like that, or if anybody else is going through such situations, you have so much to say because of your experience of that. You can tell them this is how we have dealt with it, and this is how we got over it, things like that, right? So that is one advantage of going through difficult times. It applies to even your scalp itching, I'm telling you. So the next time if somebody tells me, I have my own suggestions, like how I faced it, and what it could be, what could be causing it, and what are the possible reasons that contributed to it, and how you can handle it. All these I can tell you. Okay, so that's how it is. So today is Guru Purnima. I read a lot today about Guru. I read a lot about Guru Purnima today. So what is Guru Purnima? Let's not get into that. You know that. We know it. Everybody knows about it. So why should you have to explain that? So I read a lot about mentorship and the all kind of mentors and teachers and gurus, and that's what I did in the morning. Today. This is one feature I really like about this. See, all the things at the background is black, and the light falls only on you. So which means that you are in the spotlight. How good is that? I've not cut my hair, you won't believe it, from so long. That means my hair really long, but very thin at the end. It's okay, can't help it. You can't have everything. There are so many things which you have to let go in life. Small little things that you can let go for the sake of big things in life, right? So that's the reason you should never take for granted your age, because see, with each added years, you are letting go so many things in your life, physically and at all the levels, if you look at it, right? And that is what you give for the sake of getting 1 year older than how you were the previous year. How is this color? Did you like it? Should I get a dress in this color? Tell me. I really liked it. I didn't know it was so good. I had no idea. But now when I'm looking in the camera, it's really good. Whenever I go to a shop thinking that I'm going to get this color of dress, and then I go there, I hardly ever find it, you know. There used to be a time when I was doing my law, and at that time I decided that all the color of dresses which I already have, I'm not going to buy. So when I go to a shop, I'm going to buy something which I don't have. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so when I go to a shop, I'm not going to buy the color I already have. Why are you recording in power saving mode? Okay, so some problem with this. Why is it so dark? Recording in power saving mode, but I don't want you to record in power saving mode. Why are you doing it when I have not pressed on it? Nonsense is it? Okay, now it's much better. Okay, I was telling you that when I was doing my law, I used to go to the shop, and I'm going to buy a color which I don't have. Okay, this is much better. Why are you recording on power saving mode when I'm not asked you at all? What's happening with this video? I don't know. I have not pressed in that feature, and it's automatically it's shifting to that feature, like power saving mode. I have not done that, and I don't want it that way. Okay, now it's much better. I don't know, some of these features are automatically it's shifting to that, which I have not done. See, again it's gone that way. I don't want it to shift to power saving mode. It's by itself, it's happening. Let's see how it comes out when the video is done. Okay, let's ignore it. Let's not get distracted. So I was telling you, when I was doing my law, I used to go to the textiles shops, and I'm not going to buy the same color which I already have. So show me some colors. So from the hostel, I would learn all the colors like bottle green and peacock blue and all the colors which I don't know. Basically, you know the colors, like you know the color blue, you know the color green, you know the color orange, you know the color red, but you don't know the details of the color, like the range of colors that are there in that primary color. there are so many other colors, you know, which you don't know. So I'm like, before going, I would learn about all those colors and then go to the shop, and then I'm like, I want this color, this color. And if you don't get that color, we like we can keep a chart of which color dresses that you like to have, and if you don't get that color, you don't have to buy that color. Okay, that's how it is. So now I am not been doing it. I go to a shop and just pick one of them, whatever you find, because the thing is that now you have you're more choosy about things, in the sense it's not just color, you also have the pattern. Like I like to wear collar kind of tops, so I always look for collar, and I also look for the fitting, that is, so the kurta tops I'm talking about. So when you get a collar kind of kurta, at that time you can't be very firm on your color choice, so you have to compromise on that. You getting it? So that's the reason you have so many dresses in the same color, and you don't have different colors like this. You don't have so many colors, which I would really like to have. I don't have, because when you go to the shop at that time, you are more focused on the pattern and the availability and the time. So within that time you want to take, and I am not the kind that you enter the shop and you come out without buying anything. It's so much discipline, man. You go to buy something and you don't buy anything and you just walk out. It's not right at all. What is that? Look at this. Look at the way color changes on my pant. Can you see that? It's like disco lights. How cool is that? So that's how it is. I do have a dress in this color. Okay, the next time when I'm vlogging, I'm going to wear that and come, so that you guys know that I do have this color. Okay, and so that's about it. I've not been applying nail polish from so many days. Tell me why. I already told you why. Because I had the scalp itching, and the first thing that I did was I cut all my nails. It was to cope with that. It actually worked. I am telling you, it actually works. So if you have itchy skin or scalp or whatever, before you treat, you just cut off all your nails, because you don't want to do that. It's something wrong. So both my hands, I have clean hands now for a change. That is, I hardly ever have it, because I have this bad habit of growing nails in both the hands and applying nail polish in both the hands. So that's how things are. See, from the time I'm sitting here, there is no rain. So I'm very disappointed that I cannot show you the rain. You've already seen it enough. And if you want to see, you switch on the news channel and check for the Kerala state. That is where I am at present. Or type Gujarat. You can as well see in that state also. And probably in many states of India, you would get to see the rain. That's the season, the monsoon. Okay, so it's no big deal at all. And do let me know what is the weather in your place, so that I can imagine how it is, because as of now, like when you are in a place where it is raining so much, you simply cannot imagine it can be dry in some other places, or it can be sunny in some other places. It's difficult for you to imagine that, right? So that's how it is. So as per the creative activity planner, this was my in the slot in the order. Next after this is a story which is already lined up. My next story will be on Hindi. In Hindi it's kirayedar. Kirayedar in Hindi would mean tenant. So let's see how it goes. Okay. I've been thinking whether you people feel that I always take you back times and not take you forward. Everybody would like to go forward, but probably I'm just trying to pull you back and then lead you forward. Okay, just like a bow and arrow, how the arrow is shot, you have to pull it back and then leave it so that it goes. Okay, so that's the reason most of my stories I take you back times. Not that I like to be there, or not that I don't realize that it is something that is over and your life is always moving in the forward direction. You are always going आगे, not पीछे. Okay, I know that. मैं जानती हूँ, फिर भी मालूम नहीं कि मेरे सारे स्टोरीज ऐसे क्यों होते हैं, हमेशा पीछे की तरफ ले जाते हैं. वो मैं खुद जानबूझ के नहीं करती, मैं उतना बता सकती हूँ. हो जाता है कैसे प्यार न जाने कोई है ना. Okay, that's about it. I'll leave you now and take back this chair inside again because it's not raining at all. And what's the use sitting outside when it's not raining at this time, because a lot of mosquitoes can come and bite you at this time. Okay, so you take care. I'll be back with another vlog after 10 days probably, after a song video, after a story, and that's it. Again a vlog, and then after that a free class. Look at my gray hair. It's pretty much gray now till this level. It's a lot of gray hair. When you go outside you get to see it. Now you don't see it much. Let me show you. You can't see, right? Can't help it. But it's a lot gray and I really like it. The other day when I had my scalp itching problem, I went to a shop and I said, I don't want your oil, please kindly change the oil, because and he's like, I try to blame us for your scalp itching, that it is because of this oil. I said, I didn't say that. I just said let me try another oil. For the time being this is not suiting me, it's not healing my scalp itching. And he's that at that moment somebody came there and he's like, can I have something that to color my hair? See, I've got a lot of gray hair, can I just turn it to black? I just looked at him and he did not even have gray hair as much as mine, and I'm like, is he trying to point at me? Why is he telling that? Because I have a lot of gray hair and I really like it. I think that it adds to the age. And like Modi ji that day, he said the parliament is for elders, right? And I'm like, what did he mean by it's for elders? So if you want to be in places where elders are only allowed, for that your age doesn't help you in some way and your height doesn't help you in some way, so to compensate you have to turn your hair, right? So when it is gray, it's pretty much good. I really like it. I think it's the trend. It goes with the trend. So what do you think about it? I really like it. If I didn't like it, definitely I would have changed, because before there was a time when I wanted to color it cherry, and I also wanted to color it to silver. So now I hope that I don't have to color it to silver, because naturally it's turning to silver most of the time, right? So I'm just waiting. Take care, and I'll be back with another vlog.